you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God. I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
And the Hawks with possession here after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pritchard from outside. Thompson pulls it in. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team. Right?
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Houston. On the wing, Matherin. Thompson with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
On the wing, Matherin. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
They're really working the paint now.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with Houston's head coach for a bit. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Daniels misses.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Bryant. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Bryant's got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Allen. Here's Daniels. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 13. It's stolen by Daniels. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Edwards. Thompson in the post. And here's Flagg outside. He buries it from 3. Flagg's got his second bucket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Inside. And stolen by Edwards. Pass break. Here come the Rockets.
Oh, man! Wow. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside connect. Back to Westbrook. Outside connect. Pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside connect. The 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Thompson. And another basket for Houston.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, they're...
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers, not just pressure.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Gets the 3 to fall. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Left side connect. Westbrook outside. Back to connect. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. And here's Ivy. To the middle. Walker with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Westbrook. Connect. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Houston working the ball around. Ivy, right side. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Off the inbound pass. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ivy's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Westbrook outside. Pass to connect. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook. Pulls up. And that one's good. Connect. Connect's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Here's Finney-Smith. Walker pulls down the board.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Westbrook left side. Connect on the wing. Fires it. And Ivy pulls it down.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
The three is up. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Shepard. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And Atlanta with possession here. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And here's Westbrook. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Connect. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Connect's got 6 here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but it looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Walker sets a screen. Here's Westbrook. Misses from close range. The Rockets lead by 23. A clear look for Ivy. The quick look, no good that time. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Daniels. Outside Pritchard. Back to Daniels. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Daniels has got 6 points.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Flagg. Hands it from the wing. Flagg's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Here's Pritchard. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Daniels. No good on the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm giving them hype for the game, and it gets me going, too. DA?
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Daniels outside. Off target from the wing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside Davis to stop the run, and the jumper is good. Davis has got his first basket.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And it's blocked by Davis. On defense, the Hawks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Bryant. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to connect. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Keita. The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Flag. From outside the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Down low. Pass to Keita. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Westbrook. Outside connect. Back to Westbrook. Pass to connect. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. Connect got 9.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter.
Well, with all these physical tools, I love when Ivy plays like this, driving the ball with every opportunity.
Now Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Shepherd for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. They showed it with that tight coverage. They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Alexander Walker. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Alexander Walker's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ivy's shot is off. From deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over.
The Hawks.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Into the lane.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Pritchard. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Allen outside. Dort with a steal. And here's Shepherd for 3. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Daniels outside. From deep, buries it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Ivy up top. Pass to Dort. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And Shepherd is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Daniels outside. Now Davis. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Rebounded by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Outside Pritchard. 3-pointer. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Davis, a screen. Matherin with the ball. Guarded by Smith. And finished off by Davis.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Daniels outside. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Now here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the... Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Pritchard surviving the D. Takes a 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo with it. There's a screen. From deep 3-point land. The rebound by Allen. On the wing, Davis. And so it's the Rockets. Take it.
The only time you need me. How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in not so many photos that I cropped.
Yeah, night in my jeans, yeah. Bought myself a pair of Balmain jeans, yeah. Remember when I travel with that ball, yeah. Remember when I served on that, yeah. Mixing up that rap with Dama Jello.